Hello, everyone. Hello, it's Toni Rodriguez here. You know, I love to say my name. I always say my name and I get so much flack for it, but I don't really care. This is Toni Rodriguez with Bubble Talk, episode 6. We have an amazing show lined up for you today. You know, every time you guys come to watch me, I hope that you learn something valuable about just fitness, fashion, and lifestyle. Today, I have a great person who's just not in fashion, but she's coming via that route. But we're going to talk about a lot of things. Today, we have Alicia Elatassi from Thinking Boutique, and here she is.
Thank you, Toni. I'm excited to be here today.
I am beyond, all the great clothes that I have on this show are from this woman. You know, people for a long time in the Woodlands always said, you always have this great style already. But I've never really clicked with anyone that really got my style and my energy. And she gets it.
Awesome.
And she puts me in this color today. And I'm like, oh, she goes, you need to wear color. So I listen to her.
I do. I always tell you to wear color.
Yeah, she's awesome. So Alicia,
introduce
yourself. Let them know a little bit about Thinking Boutique, what the name of your business is, and meet, shop, and learn, and the whole idea. So here she is.
Yeah, thank you, Toni. I appreciate the opportunity. It's been a beautiful ride of 3 years. When I opened my boutique in 2015 in West Houston, it is not very common to find a boutique like mine. It's a contemporary boutique, but it's very unique in the sense that you can do 3 important things that you don't do in other boutiques. You can come in to meet people, you can come in for shopping, and you can come in for learning. So I wanted a space, and it actually percolated in my head for years as a learning center. I wanted it a place for women and entrepreneurs to come in and take classes to enhance their professional development, their personal development. So it really started from that point of view. And then the shopping came about. I'm a traveler, so I always bring things back from my travels. So it just sort of became this beautiful center for women to come who were driven, who were ambitious, and were looking for a great class, who were looking for fast, easy, quick, clothing items. Because, the women who shop in my boutique are very ambitious. They have so many things going on. They're moms, they're side hustlers, they have full-time jobs. So I wanted a space that catered to that woman. She's on a roll and she's ready to conquer the world. Let's give her a place for her to come and find some really cool stuff.
And that's exactly the experience that I had. I thought I met her in a fashion show. I actually modeled in one of her fashion shows. That's how we met. And she invited me to her boutique, and I was expecting, I've been in probably 1,000 boutiques here and in Europe and in Amsterdam. I mean, I've traveled, I've shopped abroad. I've shopped all over the US and LA, Miami, New York. And I was like expecting it just to be a normal boutique experience. And it was not that at all.
Yeah.
Like one side felt like a very chic-y parlor, loungy parlor.
Yes.
And just the way she had it set up. And then I saw the champagne little bar area, and I was like, this is where I need to live.
I live in there, yeah.
And then she had like a library with like all this educational material. And it was really fascinating to me because she has published books. This woman is an educator. Not only is she an entrepreneur, she is an influencer, and she influences influencers.
They can't hear and see anything. Awesome. I really, really love that.
I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. Hello.
Can you tell us if you hear something?
Bubble Talk. Hello. Looks great.
Okay.
So
I wonder if
can you hear now? Can someone let us know if they hear now? Just so that we're not chatting, because I would love for her to reintroduce herself. Hello. Can you guys hear now?
I wonder if our sound is off.
I do not know. I can hear now.
Oh, good.
Very
Yay.
Good. Would you like for us
you, Karen.
Karen, that's my friend Karen. She's a fellow realtor. Okay, so introduce yourself again one more time, Alicia. If you want to hear it twice, fine. We'll edit it when we upload for the YouTube channel. But I really want you to hear this beautiful concept about how she wants people to feel when they enter her boutique.
Right. So the idea was for us to have a space. Really, it was it was sort of creating a space for the girl like me. I'm, out there looking for classes, but I'm also looking to, buy something. I am looking to meet people, but I'm also looking to, take a class. So it was a space that I created for those three components. So if you come in, for example, for a class, you can do some shopping after your class. If you come in for shopping and you see a class going on, you can take a class. It is something that's giving you a unique and different experience when you walk into my boutique.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I said, I've shopped all over the country, all over the world. I'm going to say it again because I have my favorite stores in New York and Miami and LA and in Europe. But when I walked in to her store in West Houston, I was like blown away. Like part of it is like I said, a loungy kind of sitting area, educational area. There were all these educational materials. I saw the champagne bar and I was like, okay, this is where I'm going to live. And then I saw all the beautiful color. She has such an eye for all different body types, all different styles of women, different age demographics. It was really interesting because, and then she's there. Most owners of the shop, as we all know, because we're all entrepreneurs and have owned our own businesses, don't find the owner there and styling you exclusively. And Alicia's there.
And I think that's one of the components that I always knew it had to be in. It's like it had to be custom. It had to be curated for that woman that comes in looking for that experience. And it's not something that's easy because obviously I'm just one person for the whole thing, but it really makes a big difference. And so you could go into a mall, you can go into a Macy's, but you're not going to get that one-on-one styling. You're not going to get that one-on-one conversation. We become friends at the end of the experience, and you're shopping from me, but you're coming back for the relationship, basically.
Absolutely. And once she gets to know you through conversation, she's a great conversationalist, as you will know by the end of this show. But once she gets to know you, she immediately figures out your personality, your style. Like I said, I've never really vibed with anyone on my style. I've always been pretty successful on my own, styling myself. But when I met her, and she really opened my eyes to things that I've become so narrow and tunnel visioned about, which is color. My parents, my mom will tell you all the time, I love black and white. And she was watching me on my YouTube channel. She said, Toni, you wear a lot of black and white. Girl, I need to put you in some color. Hey, how are you? So I am.
Hey, Jessica.
How are you, Jessica?
Yeah, Jessica is one of my customers, and she's also another fitness blogger. And so, finding things for her is really cool too, because I know her style, I know what she likes, I know what color she goes for. And so that's sort of where I enjoy my job very much.
And so what happens is on something like that, we've been talking about this, she provides you with a unique experience. And I think, our title is How Women Will Shop in the Future.
Yes.
We're looking for new experiences. Gone are the mundane days of walking through the mall, like herds of cattle, looking at the same item in 56 different sizes, and then going to a party that night and seeing your outfit. I mean, gone. Those days are gone. That type of shopping's gone.
So it kind of goes back to the idea that a lot of retailers are not in the business anymore. They're going out of business. And why is it? Because they're not captivating the customer like they used to before. It used to be that you walked in, you bought something, but the customer is very savvy now. They want something different. They want something unique. They want something that not everybody else has. So boutiques have that specialty. They really do. And so my boutique, I also, source handcrafted items, and I support local businesswomen. So if you're a local businesswoman and you have a jewelry store that you're probably selling on Etsy and maybe want to showcase in a brick and mortar, that's where I come in and I say, hey, I love your stuff. Bring it into the store. Let's showcase and let other people see what you're doing. Because you know what? Macy's is not going to take you in, but my boutique will definitely take you in.
Oh, her stuff is amazing.
Yeah, and we love that stuff.
No, I just wore these pants in Mexico City. That's where I've been after Lubbock. And everywhere I went, the giant pearls. Now, I mean, I must have worn those pants 4 times.
Because they're special and they're unique. Yeah.
Everyone had a comment. So let's keep going. This is where the future, this is the exciting stuff. This is where I really wanted Alicia to come on my show and talk about. Social media integration shopping.
Yes.
A lot of people don't even know what that is. Mom, do you know what that is? I know my mom's out there somewhere.
Moms know what it is. I'm telling you,
my
their
mom does. She's hip
mom
and
group.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Social media integration shopping. So let them know, Alicia, where are we headed in the future?
So we're headed in a really great, exciting place. Toni, there is so much uniqueness and now in the way we're shopping. People spend more time on their phone that they do on TV, watching anything on TV. And when they do, they skip the commercials, by the way. So you're not really going to shop anything that's on TV. And if you're still advertising on the television, you're really wasting your money because nowadays we have a DVR, we have streaming, we have Netflix. So women are spending their time on their phone. They're looking at their Facebook page. So influencer marketing is a really big deal right now. And so for small businesses like myself, you know, having an e-commerce site is so important because we can integrate from our website into an Instagram and have a photo. I have a photo of your dress, by the way, right now on my Instagram. And you can just tap on that photo. That easy, guys. You can just tap on that photo. It'll take you straight to my e-commerce site and you can purchase that dress. You look for your size. It is that fast. It literally takes 30 seconds to enter your info. And nowadays, when you check out, you can just go through PayPal. You can go through Amazon. I mean, it is like super accessible, super fast, super easy. If you're not a business and if you're a business and you're not on social media, you're missing out on huge opportunities.
Absolutely.
To definitely increase and expand your sales potential.
Absolutely.
Basically,
I
yeah.
mean, and notice that we're not saying websites. I think when you say I shop online, people automatically
no, it's not a website.
Think website. We're talking about social media integration. In other words, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. And she's saying influential people, influencers are wearing her clothes. And then you say, hey, I love that color. Where did you get it? Boom. There's a link there in every post. Or I tag her in anything that I have on because I represent Thinking Boutique because she is one of my sponsors, thank goodness, of Bubble Talk. And so if I'm out in an event and people ask me, where did you get those amazing pants? Or I'm constantly saying
exactly
Thinking Boutique. And then they go to her Instagram or her Facebook page and they purchase it.
It's the latest form of word of mouth. It is what it is. It is like you used to say, hey, go here, go there. It is like word of mouth now. And so I'm constantly, by the way, Toni, this is a secret. At 10 o'clock at night, I'm stalking people online. You know why I'm stalking? Because I'm looking, okay, could she be an influencer for me? I like her vibe. I like what she's posting. I like what she's doing. And she doesn't have to have, 30,000 followers, by the way, Toni. She can have 300 people, but if her content and her sharing and her influence is important and it ties back to my mission and to my brand, I'm definitely going to seek her out. I'm going to be good.
You're good.
I love it. And I love that.
Yes.
Women like yourself, someone who likes a quick, fast, you're on the run, you're traveling, you're a businesswoman, you're constantly on the go. And you say, this is what I need. Someone like me can just automatically say, hey, I have this for you here. You can take it and you can borrow it and you can do whatever you want with it. Basically.
She is amazing. Amazing. So expanding not just the websites, expanding your business through these social media channels, various social media channels. What advice do you give to someone? And we talked about this earlier. What advice do you give people who say, I'm a little skeptical about social media. I'm not sure that I really like it. It's so intrusive. It's so like self-centered. It's so self-absorbent. Someone of your stature, what would you say to someone like that? Because there's a lot of skepticism out there about what I do. Like, listen, Toni, why are you always on the internet? Blah, blah, blah.
I've heard it 1,000 times and I'm pretty blunt. I will say, well, get on the bandwagon because that's where it's heading.
Yeah.
If you were a business and you're serious about making sales, if you are serious about promoting yourself and your brand and your business, you have got to get on social media. And it does not have to be self-absorbed. By the way, my Instagram account, it shows women empowered. It shows women doing things. It shows women with social causes. It shows our clothing with a bigger purpose, by the way. So it doesn't have to be just about themselves. And by the way, if I find an influencer that I want to work with and I notice they're just taking selfies or they're just talking about themselves, they're not even going to come close to getting into with my brand, because for me, it is really about promoting relationships and connections in women business owners.
Yes, for sure.
So get on the bandwagon if you're not on it.
Yes, please.
Or it's going to leave you behind.
Yeah, and I say this all the time. I have people even in real estate because, I'm an agent. I'm actually closing on my house tomorrow. So I'm an agent, and I'm working hard. I have listings. I have, prospective buyers that I'm shopping for. But listen, if you're not using social media to your best interest, to as an entrepreneur, I feel bad for you. I feel bad that you're still spending an absorbent amount of money on all this marketing material that nobody's seeing.
They're throwing it out. Guys, they're throwing it out. People are on their phone all day, every day, checking messages. So if you're not being seen on their phone, you're not being seen. You're throwing your money away, by the way.
In a very short period of time, 8 months ago, I did not own a laptop. In a very short period of time, I've learned how to use social media to my advantage.
Yeah.
And it's not self-absorbent. I'm growing a business. I'm a local entrepreneur. I'm from the Houston area. I'm a single mom raising a 16-year-old son at home. I mean, I'm like everybody. Where is she?
My mommy just said.
Bonita. Let's show her.
Oh, that's my mom. Oh, that's not her.
That's
it was somebody else.
Look how wonderful I was on Mother's Day. Yes, you were amazing. That's Marsha,
so cool.
my friend. And she's closing on her house tomorrow.
Awesome.
She's my client. Love her.
So let me tie back into
here's mama.
Yeah, my mama. I love you. Besitos,
hi, mommy.
besitos,
I love
besitos.
moms. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even a real estate agent can up their game when it comes to Instagram and social media or that, because guess what? You're selling a lifestyle, you're selling a visual, you're wanting to post all those things out there. They say, well, my brand really doesn't, it really isn't visual. You can create a visual about basically anything.
Yeah.
So start thinking a little bit different. Start thinking a little bit outside of the box. I know people say that all the time and it sounds so cliche. Oh, thank God. But it really is very important. And you have to really get on the wagon, because you will be left behind and somebody else will take that money from you.
And listen,
boom.
This Facebook Live today,
boom,
cost me zero money. But look, I get to show the world, I get to show millions of people who Toni Rodriguez truly is. If you really know me organically, and I'm like this, and probably 10,000 times crazier and funnier. If you know Alicia, she's really like this. So what better way to get to know people, to really get to know people, like how they really are. We're not putting on like, oh, we're perfect, da, da, da. We're saying, hey, we're working moms, we're struggling, but we're working so hard, and we're driven, and we're using social media to benefit our business. And that's the word I hope that everyone gets out here about fashion and shopping, that it's not walking and spending hours in a mall anymore. Those days are gone. They're prehistoric. Over. They're gone. Now it is all social media, internet, and it's not websites. And we talk about this. No. People ask me all the time, well, where's your website? I said, what website? Do you want to buy my stretch videos? I'll send you to that website. My website is my Facebook page and my Instagram page.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
And when I look for companies, I'll go into their Instagram account, because most of them have their mission and their purpose already on there. If you are really serious about expanding your business and where you're trying to go, you have got to get on the social media bandwagon. And I know they say, oh, well, Snapchat is for young people. Yeah, but you know what? Young people buy things too. They're looking for houses. They're doing things as well. So yeah, it's something that they need to try. And if they don't feel comfortable, find somebody that can help you through it and set it up for you and guide you through it. There's people out there that do that.
Have we convinced
you
yet?
Somebody, please.
Has Toni and Alicia convinced you?
I know. I think we beat it over.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to go to some nuggets.
Yeah.
Some styling nuggets, because people are like, give us some new material, Toni. What are we going to learn from watching Bubble Talk? You're going to learn something today from this woman. She's going to tell you some styling tips for the up and coming new season. So here she goes.
So for those of you that are doing photos, for example, you're wanting to add great photos on your Instagram account. For example, you're working on your brand, you're trying to increase your brand, upgrade your brand, basically. What I would say is definitely hire a stylist to help you, because they can help you with your body image and get you some really great outfits that are going to be appropriate for who you are and what you're trying to convey. All of us have a message that we want to convey. Is it something like, I want to look intelligent chic? I want to look powerful. I want to look like a Wonder Woman. So let's find clothing that's going to suit that particular brand message.
Okay.
You're always messaging, by the way. We're always giving messages when we're doing our brand. What is your message? Your fitness, dance, all those things. So I would recommend that you hire photographers that are professional that can take you some really good quality photos. I would recommend that you hire stylists to dress you, to get you going, and set up some great photo shoots for yourself, because it's really important that you gain that credibility. Your ambitions are high, but yet your Instagram account looks low. So you want to match everything to elevate and elevate and elevate. Always consistent. So that's one tip. Another tip I would recommend is for those women who are always networking and doing things out there in the world and trying to look professional. Wear a great shoe. I think good shoes.
Boom.
Good shoes are so important.
That's good advice.
Wear that cute little pump that you've been dying to get. Invest your money on a good shoe, because even if your outfit isn't like really, really expensive, if your shoe is out of the world, you will turn it up big time. So that's another tip. That's invest in good shoes, a good handbag, by the way. And another thing that I would say is buy a lot of mix and match pieces, because you can use those year round. So a great graphic tee will go with some really great jeans. It will go with a really cool t-shirt. Yeah, there you go. So a really good t-shirt will go with a skirt, will go with some jeans, will go with some pants, some tuxedo pants. So really invest in mix and match pieces. Get a great pencil skirts. Pencil skirts are amazing because you can show off.
I never really wore them, and now I have
They're my favorite thing in the world, because I can
with
put
a tee, with a baby doll tee, and a great pump, like a great red sole pump. You know what I'm saying?
You will elevate your style to the next level, and don't be afraid of trying new things. If you're afraid of color, try color. Please try color, or get somebody like me to push you towards color.
Yes. Go see Alicia. She will throw you into the colorful world of color. Trust me.
So those are some recommendations that I think will work year round, and it's something that, will definitely elevate your look.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect. And just one more little tidbit. I'm going to kind of brag a little bit on Alicia, because she is very humble for being as successful as she is. She's also an educator and author of books. She has published works. And so I want her to kind of mention it. I know she's trying to specifically market on her membership sites right now and different box programs that she's doing on Thinking Boutique. And we're going to give you her website here in a second, but just mention that, because I think that is a great element. When people say, are you just a dance teacher? Absolutely not. I'm an educator as well. I write curriculums for universities. Right. I mean, we have brains. So here she goes.
Yeah, that's why Thinking Boutique was named, because it's women with brains. Thank you, Toni. Yeah, I published a really beautiful small handbook about fathers and daughters and the relationship between fathers and daughters. And it was very important for me, because I felt like dads always gave the job of nurturing and educating to the mom, and dads have a big influence on their girls. So for me, it was super important that I touched upon those things and those tips that we can give fathers to really connect with their girls, especially during their teenage years. And it goes back to my relationship with my dad and how he gave me a lot of really great confidence boosters when I was a young girl, and just sort of gave me that push and that impetus to be like a kick-ass girl when I was getting to be, and he would say, well, if you want to travel, well, let's figure out how we're going to get you to travel. If you want to get this, let's figure out a way. So we worked together and we synergized, and he made me a super confident girl. So for me, it was very important that I also shared some of those lessons with dads. A lot of dads kind of give up on their girls because they feel like, dad, it shouldn't be a dad. It could be an uncle, it could be a grandfather, it could be a mentor, it could be a male somebody.
Father figure.
Right. But I feel like it's really important that relationship gets nurturing. And so that's what my book is about.
That's super cool. I think my dad gave me an overdose of the kick-ass pill. Can I say that, Dad? I think sometimes Randall thinks, okay, what did her dad give her?
But the right guy appreciates that. And that's what my dad said to me. He goes, the right guy will appreciate that about you.
Absolutely. So fantastic. I get to have this amazing woman. I deal with her on a daily basis. She's helping me not only to expand my brand, but to expand me personally, thinking outside the box, which is why I created the stretchyourlifestyle.com. I mean, that whole mentality of living outside the boundaries and this show Bubble Talk, because I think outside of that bubble, and there's so much negativity out there, I really love to be able to bring some positive light to every decision that we make every day, whether it's getting dressed, what to wear appropriate to a business meeting, a luncheon, a listing appointment. And then tonight we're invited to another thing. I mean, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to look and throw a jacket and switch my earrings and throw a different shoe on. I mean, you think, well, that's not the normal problem for most people, but it is. It is for the grinders. It is for the people who are
on the go all day, every day,
working 24/7, you know, and there's always going to be some negativity. Do we still have mom out there? Jessica, did we say hi to everybody? Sorry, you guys, if we're like rattling and we're not really paying attention. So if you have any questions that you want for Alicia, we can open our Q&A now. Any questions for me? Maybe you've heard the rumor is metallic sandals are in or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I can ask her questions offline and I can text her whenever I want. But if there are any questions out there for you guys, I hope that this was an informative show for you. I don't want to quite end it yet because I want to thank a few people. Of course, my sponsors, of course, Alicia and Thinking Boutique, for the beautiful clothing that she provides for me, for this beautiful opportunity, this show to meet thousands of people out there on a daily basis. Also, boom, I have a question here. Bubble Talk says, tell me more about the Sephora app. I knew I was forgetting something. So the way shopping in the future is going, and she and I talked about this, Alicia, when she first got here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've looked on the Sephora app on your phone, but there is now an app where you take a picture of yourself. This is where shopping's going. I hope my mom's listening because she loves
the future of shopping.
Yeah. So you take a picture of yourself, you go to eyeshadows, and literally as you're looking at your phone, your eyeshadow turns blue or purple, or I can move the camera to Alicia's face, and now she has the same eyeshadow, purple, blue lipstick. And then if you love it, boom, you click and you've purchased it. And it keeps track of your purchase history. So many times like me, I'm like, where did I get this lipstick? I love it. Or where did I get this top? I've had it 6 years. Where did I get it? And you have no clue. I'm like, was it Dillard's? Was it Macy's? I don't know. Was it in Houston? Was it San Antonio? So I can't ever remember things like that. Now, this is where the future of women's shopping is going. And there is now a website that I saw last night where it's like a virtual picture of yourself. Oh, here's the link. Thank you very much, Bubble Talk. I do have a team behind me. You see this? There's a link, and you can go to the link and you can click on this video and watch people pick clothes, and it virtually pops up the shirt.
Yeah, it'll dress you.
And so tell me what you think as far as from your perspective.
So I think it's technology is being integrated into that personal shopping experience. Technology will always have a place. It is really where we're heading. But the personal touch will always be important. Like it's not going to go away.
Well, you're not competing with that because you offer an organic, real personal experience.
Right.
But shopping, that is another alternative to the futuristic way we are going to behave and shop.
And that's why it's so important that if you're not on e-commerce or you're not technology, savvy or tying in or integrating your social media, you're not going to get there. You're not going to get that response back because when the other people they'll be on it. Do we have any questions? Oh, here we go.
Hey, let's see.
Hey,
there's Ozil. Hey, ladies, keep up the great. Oh, thank you, Ozil. You're amazing. This guy is like the podcast king of the universe.
I met him the other day.
Thank you so much. That's a great compliment. Thank you, Ozil.
Thank you.
Let's see. I see some friends up here. Sorry, we get to yakking here and we're like, we're not listening. Oh, I think you met Tara because she was at your fashion show. Oh, how can I see you?
I probably did, yeah.
Let's see. It's not letting me, Tara. Sorry. Hold on. So what's happening? Okay, so Tara's question is, I have clients I coach who often say women judge me so much. How do I feel comfortable on social media videos?
Okay.
You ladies are a great example of what it is or what's your advice to other women getting started? That's Tara Wagner. There you are, Tara.
Tara, yay. Okay, thank you, Tara.
Yeah.
I think it's really important that
Great question, by the way.
that when you go online or you go on your social medias and you start to portray your brand, that you really stay authentic to who you are. You really do the things that you say you're going to do. If you're a big foodie, take some photos at a restaurant. It's really fun. If you're a traveler, take a few photos when you travel. If you I know, like exactly. So
if you like bubbles, like
if you love bubbles,
a
like
little
we do,
food doesn't never hurt.
I would say if you're authentic, it really shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks and says or does about it. You will be yourself, and ultimately that's what you want. You want people to appreciate you for who you really are. And I understand that because there's a lot of influencers that post, or a lot of people on Instagram that post really high glossy professional photos. They're not really going to get the engagement that they want if they continue to only post high class glossy images. You're going to want somebody who's going to be super authentic, that you can see on a good day and a bad day, and utilize that to their full potential. It's really a fun thing, and you do it for fun. Don't do it to always promote yourself. I think it's a great idea to do that.
I think you just kind of have to, Tara, because I know you personally, and she is a boss, but you just have to get over the worry of being vulnerable and just own it. Like, just be a boss. I mean, not everybody's going to love you. And that, I think once you get over that fear of vulnerability and being worried that I'm going to stutter like I just did, who really cares? It's about being organic and who you truly are. And if you have a true message, and you want to deliver that message, you're going to deliver it. And the people who choose to listen are going to be your followers.
They will stick around.
And the people who are like, I don't really like her, she thinks she's all that. Okay, bye-bye. Then don't watch.
And that's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's okay.
There's something out there for everybody. There really is. Okay, so let's see. Marcia Bailey Mail. Is there one for hairstyles? Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
How about the dressing room mirror?
Oh, the dressing room mirror. Yeah, there's some that are a little
yeah, I don't like that.
What are they? They're called they're not real. They make you look skinnier than you really are, so they give you the perception. And there's a lot of retail stores that are doing that, so that they make you feel like you're actually smaller than you really are, and so they're not really authentic and real, by the way.
Okay, so my mom's saying technical difficulties and hello to Texas, but I can read all your comments. Oh, Mama, I'm sorry. Mom went to the hospital today. Can I say that, Mom? Sorry if that embarrassed you. But she's doing great.
Oh.
She's doing great. She's home and she's watching. And I love you. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully this weekend I can make it to San Antonio to see my mommy. But sorry you're having technical difficulties. It could be the weather. Okay.
The microblading.
Can I ask this? Yes or no?
I don't know very much about microblading, but what is...
Amen, ladies. Thank you for being so real. This is a forum that is needed for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tara.
We really, really do appreciate it. And I think, and we've talked about this personally before I even invited her on the show, is that people always ask, like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do the Facebook Lives. I don't know if I can put myself out there. And I'm saying, why not just be who you truly are? And like I said, if you have a true organic message, why not just deliver it?
I want to just also mention that you should not wait until you feel perfect. You should not wait until you feel like you're the right size. You should not wait until you feel like, oh, I'm a little heavy right now. I don't want to try new clothes. You have got to embrace who you are. I'm actually, after I started my business, I gained about 17 pounds. But I decided in my mind that I wasn't going to stop posting photos. I wasn't going to stop doing me just because I was 17 pounds heavier, that I was going to do me in a new way. I was going to try to give myself, a new style just to kind of complement my new body. And as I slowly lose the weight, I will go back to that. But it wasn't going to stop me from doing videos. It wasn't going to stop me from taking photos. It wasn't going to stop me from joining society and doing networking events and doing things for people, because I hear this from women all the time who come to the dressing rooms. Oh, I couldn't try that on because I'm not the size, that I want to be yet. And
or I can't show my midriff. But some people have really beautiful midriffs.
I'm saying don't wait until you feel like you're perfect, because you ultimately it's all in the mind, and we will never feel perfect.
And confidence is sexy.
And it is.
If you rock your body the way you are right now,
is your confidence.
Boom. If you take nothing away, take it from episode 6. Confidence is sexy.
And confidence comes from your head. It doesn't come from what other people think. It comes from you, and it comes from your mind.
Yes. So, Alicia, if people wanted to find you, this is how they could find you. Okay, so we're going to go to her different, she has a ton of different social media platforms, right? So we're going to go to tbbbyalicia.com. So tell them what that is.
That's my e-commerce site. So if you're interested in purchasing anything that you see on social media, you can always go on the site and you can purchase. It's an e-commerce site.
Okay, and Instagram is at thinking_boutique.
Yes.
On Instagram.
And
then email is hello@tbbbyalicia.com. Okay, that's so it. And I mean, hashtag her TB Style, Thinking Boutique Style. You can follow me as well on, before I say my stuff, let me say I do have a sponsor. He's amazing, Outlaw Laboratories, Jim Stovall. They're at outlawlaboratories.com. I am still using their BCAA pre-workout. I love it. It gives me not the extra boost, but the longevity I need to get like an extra long run in the mornings, which I absolutely love because I'm a runner. But if you're interested in any of my Stretch Your Lifestyle, I just got back from Valley, Lubbock, and Mexico City teaching. StretchYourLifestyle.com still has my first series. We're working on our second series very soon. And then don't forget, I'm a real estate agent. So if you want me to represent you, I will do my best and sell your house or find you that dream home that you're looking for at Toni Rodriguez Realtor at gmail.com. Okay, so again, Thinking Boutique with Alicia, outlawlaboratories.com, one of my sponsors. And then, of course, me, Toni Rodriguez Realtor at gmail.com. That is going to wrap up Bubble Talk episode 6. I hope you learned something. Get on that social media, people. Get on the bandwagon. Don't get left behind. And start supporting your local businesses, your local entrepreneurs. Get with a great marketing company, and also support your local influencers. We would really appreciate it.
Yeah. Please follow us. We need it. We need all the support we can get. Thank you so much,
amazing.
Toni.
Thank you, everyone,
Bye,
for
guys.
watching. Love you too. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you.